Today we are so excited because we are flying on United Polaris Business Class from Newark to Cape Town.
We just spent a couple-hour layover in the United Polaris Lounge, which was very relaxing. We had some delicious food, took a shower. Now I think we're feeling ready to go.
And now we're on our way to the gate for our 14.5-hour flight. Let's do this. This is so exciting already. It's taken us a little bit just to even get in the seat because there's so many goodies. I don't know where to put all of them. We'll do a full rundown later, don't you worry.
The setup of this aircraft is a 1-2-1. Unfortunately, we were like rebooked onto this pretty last minute, so we took the last pair of seats next to each other, but these are the less ideal business class seats, if there is such a thing. The ones that we're in are angled to the outside and our storage is between us. So we only have this small little pocket window together. If you're traveling with somebody that you like, you can select the seats that are odd numbered, and those are ones that have a much bigger communication area or divider in between that can be raised and lowered. It goes the opposite for the window seats. The ones with more privacy that have the storage to the aisle are the ones in the even numbered rows. Something to keep in mind for booking. I'm gonna start building my pillow fort wall now anyways. I got one more.
I'm offended.
This is flight number 1122, service to Cape Town. Good evening. Board. Illuminated throughout the flight, smoking is not permitted.
One of our first YouTube videos flying business class was actually United Polaris a few years ago, and I wouldn't actually recommend going back to watch it because the audio is terrible, the quality is terrible, so hopefully we can replace that one with this better video. We'll see.
Closed, fire door closure. At this time, also all cell phones.
One thing that's different from our last United Polaris flight is that this one has pajamas on it, so I am so excited. Can't wait to put these on. We are getting started with dinner service, and they have come by with some warm nuts and some drinks, and because we're going to South Africa, they actually have a lot of South African wine, which is so good and nice to have on board.
Also, why are warm nuts so fancy? Like, should I just be doing that at home, putting the almonds I have in the microwave? Is that even how you warm them? For dinner, I got what did I get? I got the seared top beef blade, which looks delicious. Everything is very well presented. Time to give everything a taste. We ordered these in advance. I'm glad we did because I kind of felt like I heard some folks saying some things were out. Oh, the food is good. I got bread, salad, it's all kind of on one plate, all came together. I know sometimes you get things in multiple courses. Typically, US Airlines aren't generally that fancy, so expectations were kind of low in that regard. Delicious, no complaints here. And in addition to the main plate, salad, they came by with some bread that you can pick out, and they had a lot of selections. And they also have another little cheese thing and a couple sides that came with the dish.
Dinner just wrapped up. It was actually really good. I'm so glad I went with the chicken thigh, and they just came by with a cart for dessert, and you could get an ice cream sundae with chocolate sauce or caramel sauce and all the toppings, or a cheese plate or cheesecake, which is what I opted for, and it looks divine. I think I made the right choice.
Just finished up dinner, including the dessert, which was very good. And now I want to tell you a little bit about the seat. They just turned the lights down low, so I know it's going to be sleep time soon. So I just want to give you a quick review of what I've learned now that we're up in the air, on the move, highlight a few things. I think the Polaris hard product is definitely one of the things that it's most well known for. Everything looks super clean. The lighting is really nice. It all feels very brand new, and you see that throughout the seat. The TV screen that they have is quite large. I'm going to toss out a guessing number of like 20 inches or something like that. It's very responsive. The touchscreen moves well. They got a large collection of movies. I'm watching the new Hunger Games movie right now, which so far so good. Moving on down from there, we do have a footwell that connects to the bed, and I'll talk about the bed a little bit later. But under the footwell, there's not a ton of storage. There's a little space there, but it wouldn't really fit much of a large backpack or anything. All of the seat buttons are pretty typical here, but it has this nice like slide up and down that really allows you to kind of customize the exact positioning of the feet, or the lowering the back, and even some of that lumbar support kind of thing. And then all the buttons are well lit, easy to see here. There's a coat rack off to the side. Really the highlight, I think, is with all of the storage. On either side of the seat, they have a little well for storage. The one on the inside here, I have my Amenity kit and a blanket. Other one's a little bit smaller, good for a phone or something like that. The armrest actually does go up and down. I anticipate that will help give you a little bit wider space when you're put it on the bed mode and start sleeping. One of the things I enjoy the most, which might just be because we have all this camera and audio equipment and everything, though, is it has a really big shelf. I think even if you don't carry a lot of the electronics like we do, good for your phone, a book, iPad, Kindle, laptop, water bottle, things like that. And being able to have that space I find really helpful so you don't feel as crowded and cramped with all of your stuff around. There's also a regular outlet here in addition to the USB port that's by the TV, and they have the remote over here. The cubby here is really fun. They have a mirror there that I don't know how much gets used. Wouldn't recommend anything around the face when you're on a plane with turbulence, but who knows. They also have a headphone holder, and it's a good little storage space just to keep some things tucked out of the way too. Of course, they have a reading light here. Oh yeah, ambiance, like it. I kind of think that covers most of things. I'll follow up on the bed size and everything in a little bit, but overall, very impressed with the seat and everything here. Now it's time to sit back and try and kill some more of the 14-hour flight here, watching the movie. One last thing I almost skipped over is the tray table. Another benefit of having a newer plane is it's really well thought out and designed. You can have a full meal, drink, everything on your tray and be able to slide it back so that you can still get up and use the restroom and things like that. This last privacy feature, it is nicely automatic. So if you don't know the person next to you, or maybe you just have some strong feelings about them, you can put it up for a little bit more increased privacy. Don't worry, I'm lowering it for Rebecca. She's not even looking at me.
Time for the Amenity kit, and I am so excited because I already love it. I think this might be one of my favorite pouches we've gotten. It's a little fanny pack, and it's in collaboration with Therabody, so it's a super cute little bag. And it's also really nice because it says it's made out of recycled material, which the little hippie in me loves. And it's not the only thing we've seen on this Polaris flight that is made out of recycled material. The blanket that they give you says it's made out of recycled water bottles and recycled plastic. So it's pretty neat that they're trying to be a little bit more sustainable. I have a feeling this is going to be a good one since it is in collaboration with Therabody, but let's see what's inside. At first glance, it seems like it's going to be a pretty typical kit. So we have the socks, pretty standard with the little rubber grippies so you don't slip when you're walking around. There's also an eye mask. I like the little pattern of it, pretty nice. Classic dental kit, gotta keep your breath fresh after you eat your dinner before you go to bed. I have some earplugs in case Kyle starts snoring. Soft tissues. Oh, they have this cute little United pen. Looks like it's also made from some recycled materials. Ooh, all right. There's a pouch called TheraFace, so I'm assuming this is what I'm really looking forward to, but it's going to be good. Let's see what's inside. Looks like we have a refreshing towelette, so that'll be really nice. Right before I go to bed, I can wipe off everything on my face and all the day's grime. There's a little lip balm here. Looks like it's lemon flavored. Let's test it out. Pretty decent consistency. It'd be nice with the dry air on an airplane to keep my lips from getting chapped. Oh, I'm so excited. They have facial mist. This is one of my favorite things to use on a flight because it really does keep you from feeling totally dry. Let's see how it smells. That's so refreshing and calming. It's like a cucumber aloe smell. All right, what other goodies do we have in here? Some hand cream, again, great for hydration on a really long flight like this one. Ooh, TheraFace Revitalize Eye Serum. Oh, it even has a little roller ball on it. That feels so refreshing. This will be so nice to put on too at the end of the flight when we get there and I'm trying to wake up. And oh man, that feels really nice on my eyes. I am pretty impressed. I think this might be my favorite Amenity kit we've gotten. I am pretty stoked about it. Good work, Polaris and Therabody. I approve. I am starting to get sleepy, so I think it's time to go change into my United Polaris pajamas and then make my bed to lay down and get some shut-eye. All right, all changed into my pajamas. I've made my bed with my multiple blankets and pillows. I expect to get some good sleep on this flight.
I'm going to start by lowering the armrest here. I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. And then, Rebecca might have mentioned this earlier, but they provide you with a lot of bedding. It's a pretty soft blanket here, Saks Fifth Avenue. Same thing with this really giant fluffy pillow. And then they also give you this memory foam pillow and another thin blanket, which is nice. So it's good to have all these options. Let's see this thing go flat here. There's just one button and it's pretty easy to go to bedtime here. I'm gonna build my own bed. Maybe put this thinner blanket down, although I could regret that when I'm tangled up in it later. Come back with the pillow here in a minute. Turn that light on to give you an idea of what I'm doing. I don't know that this is really adding too much cushion or anything, but I'm gonna pretend like it's a fancy bed making. All right, slip off my slippers, climb on in. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that now. Hopefully that whole thing's not terrible. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning.
I woke up from my slumber and was feeling a little hungry, so I ordered a grilled cheese, and it's on the anytime menu, so you can order it whenever you want throughout the flight. But they brought over a grilled cheese and also some tomato soup, so it looks and smells really good. I'm excited to try it out. Pretty good. Nice thick bread. That'll hit the spot right after waking up.
Okay, post-nap review of the bed. The length is really great. Plenty of room for my feet, a lot of room around the head here where you have sort of this expanded cubby where you're kind of laying down in it. This seat's a little stiff, but there's not much you can do for that. Not a lot of airlines give out like the mattress pads or things like that. The blankets and pillows are very comfortable. Pillow is like 10 out of 10. So overall, I slept a good couple hours. Rebecca slept a good couple hours more than that, so I'd call it a win. They had two options, egg whites or French toast. Rebecca and I both got the French toast because it sounded a lot better. It looks really good, again, just like the food for dinner was. Still got my pajamas on. It's also nice that all the silverware and dishes and napkins are all real. Even sometimes in business class, you get plastic stuff, so elevates the dining experience a little bit. It's extremely hot. Oh, it's good though, very good. I think we've had French toast before on an international business, not with United. A good go-to item. I don't know why I keep eating it, it's so hot. Yeah, check out the fruit there. It's a nice plate. They're serving all this about an hour and a half before landing. Nice way to close out the flight and land on a full stomach.
Thankfully, we got a little bit of sleep on this flight, so we are going to be ready to hit the ground running and explore Southern Africa. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, and we'll see you on the next one.